Hi guys, someone had asked me how my trading experiments and trading portfolios were doing, so I thought I'd make a quick video and show you what's going on. So this is my FX book portfolio. I've logged in as myself, and these are my current portfolios. So the first one up on the list is my flagship, Mr. Allen Forex. This one has been running for a good couple of years now. So all the adverts, so you can see from 2020, we started off. That's 2021, that's 2022, and this was been going quite well. We did take a dip in November, December, a bit of a drawdown, and then what I had done was I just changed the algos, and now we're at all-time highs. So we climbed out of the drawdown. As you can see here, the highest it's ever been, 9,624, which is what we are right now. And this one is a long-term strategy, more suitable for larger accounts. I'm looking for gains over a longer period of time. I'm not using any high risk type systems. I'm risking just a small percentage of the account per trade. And if you're interested in this one is available on Signal Start. Signal Start is a copy trading service where you can copy all my trades and you get these similar results. So this is my flagship. This is more sort of suitable long term for larger accounts, and I've got quite a few quite large accounts copying this, and it's going quite well. So that's this one. Let's go back and see the other ones. Okay, hamster experiment. So this was the first hamster experiment which I ran on this channel. As you can see, it didn't do too well. 99% loss. So yeah, pretty much started off losing and went all the way down. We lost everything. So yeah, nothing really much more to say about the hamster there, but that was done May 2020, so quite a while back. And obviously didn't have the sort of knowledge I do now with running this type of stuff. The Forex cyborg. So I had this high risk one and the original one. We'll look at the original one first. So the reason why I had the high risk was the Forex cyborg, which I started, was doing really well, and I thought, okay, let's see what happens if we do run a high risk account and make the lot size larger and observe the results. So let's look at Forex cyborg. Now this one, as you see, started in March or end of March 2021. It did so well to start off with, almost 10 months of profit, and then all of a sudden we got to 20%, and it went boom. It just series upon series and series of losses. And now we're sitting just under the initial starting amount. So that was being quite disappointing. I'm not quite sure what's happened here, but what is interesting is the high risk trading system, or the high risk Forex cyborg account, has done a lot better. It has suffered a few losses in January, just like the original one had, but not as bad. And let's show you. Look, see, so it went up, as you can see, just like the original one, and then there was one big loss, and then the other ones it's been able to tread water, and looks like it's heading back up again, and we are still in profit on this one. So this one was we put in this amount, took some money out as well, but yeah, it still made a profit of 286, which has been quite good. I'm going to leave this one running. Let's see if we can get back to its all-time highs. And then there was Allen Hamster. So this was a trading robot which I made available, and we had a few of our own optimizations. Not been doing too well. It did a few big sort of gains, and then boom, it'll lose, and then gain again. So yeah, this one I think I'll discontinue. It's just treading water, not even that really. So that's not been so good. What's next? So we've done for a cyborg, Allen Hamster, yep. Angry Bird demo. So this was a demo account. I don't know if you remember. This was a grid martingale system. I don't like grid martingale, as you probably know if you watch my videos, because the outcome is always the same. They just grow and grow and grow, and you have this really nice linear looking chart, and then you get the fateful day where it goes jump, and literally within a couple of days everything has gone. And luckily this was a demo. And this is, if you hear grid martingale, they all have this risk portfolio or this risk pattern. It just goes up, it looks really good, and then it'll just crash. So if you see any back tests which are really straight lines like this, it's quite often it's going to be a grid martingale, and it always ends up in tears. So I don't like these type of trading accounts, but it was a free one which had some optimization settings, and hence why I put it in demo, and the outcome's always the same. Always ends up like this. Right, more adverts. Click on them to get rid of them. Okay, so this is the recent hamster experiment, which didn't go as well as I'd hoped. What I was hoping to do was to duplicate the author's results. So he took a 1K account to about 50K or more. I think it was maybe 60K in a really short space of time. And I thought, well, we should better do the same thing. Run a whole heap of optimizations using the Hamster scalping trading robot across different pairs and put them to market. And what I had done was I started to make these optimizations, started trading them on this live account at 0.1 lot, 0.01 lot, lowest risk. And the idea was we'll use that to gauge how they're doing. And if they're doing quite well, we would start scaling in aggressively. And for those which won't do so well, we'll just drop them. And maybe I think what I'd done was, saw some sort of decent results initially. So we got up to 21% in a few days, starting from December 17th. And then I thought, okay, let's scale into these ones which were working. And that proved to be the wrong thing, because as you see, it went down, 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 down. And the sort of the peak bottom was here. The lowest it was here. What I've done since, though, is I've removed all of the ones which were destroying the accounts and kept, I think I've only got a couple of optimizations in there now. And as you see, it's gone up a little bit. I'm hoping this will continue like this. And if you look at the balance, you can see this is where, we were at 400. So we start off at 1,300 US dollars on this one. Yes, this is 1,319 US dollars. It's taken a massive loss here. It was down to 471, but we took everything out, and gradually it's been going back up again. So we're now at 800. So it's almost just under, just almost double, not quite, but we're getting back up there. And I'm hoping with the reduced number of optimizations, which have been proven to be a bit more reliable, we can grow this back up again. But let's see. So look at history, for example. We've got some good gains on the dollar yen and the Kiwi dollar. A couple of big trades, and see these ones are scaled in 2.5. And these were the test ones which we've done. And I've removed these weren't working. I had a whole heap on the pound yen as well, which none of them worked. Luckily, we were going at 0.01 lots. They're all losing, so luckily they're small amounts, so it doesn't matter too much. But sometimes you've got to do that. You've got to test them out. If they work, then you keep them. If they don't, you kick them out. That's trading, unfortunately. There's lots of trial and error. And this is my most recent trading experiment using MingTrader or CAD. This one has been really well so far. The idea, if you be watching my videos, but if not, the recap is we're throwing £1,000 and we trade it at a high risk, and if it can make the same amount back, we take the money out and pocket it and let the remaining amount run. So, and it's been doing pretty well so far. So as you can see, £1,000 here on the 6th of February, and it got all the way up to, it made actually £950 or £948.88, and I took that out because the previous trade took 3 days to do, and I thought, oh god, 3 days, I've got to wait. I don't want to wait 3 days, because the one before that was 5 days, and then when it got close enough to £1,000 profit, I took that money out, leaving £1,000 still in there. And then what was funny was literally the second day, it made on the 25th, the same day, it made 2 stonking trades, and it's returned another 50% back already. So you had £1,000 in there, and now it made another £500 on top of that. So from £1,000, it's already made 1,000 £521.29 back. And I've actually been thinking, rather than waiting for it to go to 100%, just take these profits. Every time, to always leave £1,000 in there. Every time it makes a profit, just take the money out. So if I took this money out now, leaving £1,000 in there, anything basically says profit, I've already banked. And because right now I'm already risk free, there's 1,500 in there, and that's all been profit. Well, that minus because I took out 948, so I'm £50 short. So if I took the extra £50 from this one, 1,450 or 70 actually, because there's £20 here, is all profit. I've already made my money back on this trading robot. So yeah, this one's working out really well. It is high risk, guys. In the original tracker that I'm following, there has been one loss on this trading robot so far. So it is possible that to lose on this, but so far, yeah, we've done really well. Yeah, so that's it really. That's what I wanted to show you. Any questions, just feel free to drop me a message in the video description box below.